right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Thursday Without Borders. Do some geoguessing today. Trying to get back to normal. A little later than what I normally want to be, but I had a bunch of errands to run. Don't ever think that if you're retired, you'll have nothing to do. I always have something to do. Things I always need to get done. So we're going to play some GeoGuessr around the world. Yesterday we played some of the other games and maps that are set up in OpenGuessr, and it was pretty fun. Where you get to select, try to guess your six countries. Is it six? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, usually it's six countries. Sometimes they're real easy. Sometimes they're a little bit difficult. That was fun. And checked out a little couple of the custom maps. Today we're just going to play a regular around the world GeoGuessr. We'll see how far I can get today. But thanks for joining me. All right, let me... Computer? Gameplay?
Gameplay activated, boss. Enjoy GeoGuessr.
Thank you. Let's see. Oh, this is one of the games we were playing yesterday. I got to change the map. Ball fields. And you guess where it was. Like, it's Philadelphia Phillies ballpark. And those are pretty, just something different. Well, let's get the world map back up here. Go back to maps, go to world. And continue and off. Oh, let me get some cruising music going first. You have to have some cruising music. And again, all the music is going to be on Twitch. If you want to come over to Twitch and listen to music with me in the background, or just no music over on the YouTube side. Let's see. About some classic rock summer. Summer's coming to a close. We got another, with the first Monday. So the 7th of September, it's the first Monday of September, is Labor Day. Officially the end of summer. Kids are already back into school. Lucky them. Lucky them. All right, we'll do a shuffle on this. All right. Is that a little Eddie Muddy? All right, let's start out with some GeoGuessr. Forest Run Road or Forest Road. I'm going to say it's the US with a name like Forest Road, or it could be Canada. Let's see. Oh, a nice trail here. Anybody need to go potty? Oh, can we see that map? Oh, no, not extremely close. Please stay on a trail. Yeah, definitely the US. Is that, watch out for a gorilla? Or is that a bear? Or is that Bigfoot? No, too far. I don't think I can get too close to this sign to see that map there. Yeah, I cannot tell. It looks like there's a couple of lakes here. Oh, it's a bear. Doesn't that look like a gorilla? All right, so yeah, so we're in the US, but we do have lots of forest preserves here in the US. With the pine trees and that, we're either in the northwest or northeast Kind of leaning towards the northwest. Trying to think of that map with that looked like it had two lakes. I don't think we're in Utah. Too much forest here. And looks like we got some forested mountains in the distance. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to take a guess here. Oh. Ooh, I'm going to say, let's see, let's get back to our drum roll. Oh, well, oh, I just made it in the States. So I guess that's a winner. We were still a little bit north, right on the border. We were near Good Grief. Good grief. So we'll take that. Okay. Oh boy, I can't read that. Another country. Now, this time we're in Europe. Thinking maybe Europe, Ukraine. Last year, at least in my area, we did not get hit with a bunch of snow. A lot of snow. Chicago had one good snow, but we didn't have really any snowstorms. I think out east and the west got hammered. And I'm probably with the logs here, with the whatchamacallit, happening out in the Pacific, the El Nino, La Nina, El Nino. Yeah, I will venture to say we have another extension of our summer. I know my buddy, my neighbor, probably in the next week, right after Labor Day, he'll be closing up his pool. My buddy kept his pool open for, I think, almost into October, where the pool temperatures it get cool at night, but his pool temperature would stay around 70-ish. For your stomach, how do you even say that? Keepers, creepers.
Welcome Rocky Mishu 00 to the stream.
Hello, Rocky.
Welcome Jin Upper 677 to the stream.
No, this guy gets banned. That's bullshit. Like you enjoyed my stream. It's the first time you're on here. It's I'm sorry, you get a ban. Oh, come on, quit moving on me. Jeepers creepers. Let's go. Oh, guess I got to do it on my laptop over here. Okay, we'll ban him there. Go ahead, Mark. Well, Rockin', welcome to the stream. What brings you here? You like GeoGuessr and that? Twitch chat has you marked for possible with your ending. All right, so or are we up in like Lithuania, Latvia with that road sign? Which one's up here? Oh, same one. Salami.
Welcome Cyber Wolfie type art to the stream.
Hello, Cyber Wolfie. Hi. Hey, let's go for a walk. Yeah, let's go for a walk. Where we guys at? We have a bunch of people here going for a walk. All right. You can always give me hints. I don't care. I have no idea where the hell I'm going. No, I've been doing this. Well, I've been playing OpenGuessr for almost not quite a year, several months. And I always accept some help. And if your tips give me, I give you, I don't give you credit. I say a big thank you. Oh my gosh. Tonti. So yeah, that's I don't think that's Russian. I'm thinking Lithuania, Latvia. I'm not sure about. But even then, those words, God, that's kind of hard. Okay, it's got to be Finland. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. See, I know where I'm going. That might make a little more sense. Are we in North Finland? I guess that's the correct. So Cyberwolfie is getting himself a first-gen 2018 Surface Go tablet with Windows 10. I actually hear a lot of good things about the somewhat early Surface Pros. But you feel it in your soul. But you're bad at Finnish regions. Yeah, I mean. All right, okay. We're gonna go on a big guess here. I'm just gonna plop it down somewhere up in northern Let's get a drum roll. And oh, your soul was right, Rockin'. You get to save your soul today. Ah. I'll bring my chat down just a little bit there. Okay. So yeah, look at some of these names here. CyberWolfie has 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabyte SSD. This other version here with 4
Welcome,
gigabytes.
Melon Pompon, to the stream.
Hey, Melon, how are you? Welcome back. Yeah, a lot of Windows computers come with 4 gigabytes. My HP was doing a special on QVC a few months back where you get a HP laptop and a printer. The price was pretty good. The laptop with Windows 11, but had 4 gigabytes of RAM and 128 SSD. Oh yeah, and QVC guy. Oh yeah, you can look at all this stuff you can do with it, and movies and games and yada yada yada. All right. Oh, we're out we're out on the road again. You can browse the web as long as it's one tab at a time. Oh, we can't go that way. We have to go this way. Okay. Okay. Can I get to a little further and kind of zoom in on that better? That looks like yeah, we're somewhere out here. No effing way that's your birthday, Cyber. That's not my birthday, but mine's right there. Well, a nice early birthday present. Cambodia? Oh, I don't know. I think we're still. Oh wait, the length. If I can find another sign. Can we look at his packages to see what he's got? Looks like he's got a couple of things of beer. But these markers, I don't know who has those markers. I can't remember. I'm thinking, it's not quite a full northern climate, but I think we're a little farther north with the trees. I know definitely we're not in the U.S. Think the Philippines? I don't know. Okay, we have okay. Zayapuch. I think guys might be right. Yeah, so, but I'm still thinking it's a little more north. Laos. You thinking Vietnam? Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Rocky says it's pretty flat, but it's for sure Vietnamese. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking I'm probably a little bit more north. All right. Vietnam was right, but it was southern Vietnam. But it's Vietnam, so we take it. Good selection, gentlemen. So, Cyber, what are you going to do with your thanks for the follow, Rocky. Very much. Rocky. I keep wanting to say Rocky. But thank you, Rockin'. Thanks for the follow. Today is oh my gosh. We are flat. It's a Minecraft super flat world. It's a mill. Maybe we can read something on it. Uruguay? You're feeling it's Uruguay. Nova Charter. Thank you, Nova. No, Saskatchewan. We're in Canada, eh? We're somewhere in Saskatchewan. I'm going to assume that's probably too good of a clue, right? Oh. Wow, we go by too fast. I want to try to see this truck. CN, yeah, so Saskatchewan, somewhere where it's flat. Should we put Moose Jaws? I don't know. That sounds like a good name. All right. Oh, look at that. I'll take it. Saskatchewan reminds me of a childish old dirty joke. these two nurses were talking, and they had been taking care of they both been taking care of a patient who was in a motorcycle accident. He was doing okay, but he had to have a bed bath. And the one nurse goes, "Did you see he's got swan tattooed on his penis?" And the other girl goes, "No, it was Saskatchewan." Okay. Thank you, Nova, for the happy anniversary. Yeah, my 1 year affiliate. Highway T47. All right, this one I'm going to say we're back in States. Looks like a lot of soy fields. So I live in Illinois. If you go through central Illinois here in the States, this is what it looks like. You're either driving by soybean fields or cornfields, and it's as flat as you can see for 80 or more miles. All right, Moan, thanks. I got on a little bit late today, so I appreciate you stopping by. All right, we got a cemetery on the corner. Highway T47 and 150th Street. Oh, we got a county sign here. Tama County. Tama County. All right, Tama County. Nice big open cemetery. Yeah, most definitely. Memory of veterans. Can we? So in the States, probably, I'm thinking Iowa. Can I find a Highway T47? Just a guess, thinking of Iowa. But we are definitely in the States. A lot of farmland. You like Iowa for this too? Yeah, I mean, this Highway T47 is a smaller, not a main highway, so you got to dig in really deep to maybe try to find it. But Illinois is, like I said, although if this was Illinois, this would be cornfields. I last September coming back from, we drove down to Orlando, and I took a different way back, and we went up central Illinois. and I got off the expressway for a while. Thought it would just be different because we were in no hurry to get home. It was a straight road like this. Here we go. We got cornfields here. And this could be early cornfields, but no. And it would have a mixture of cornfield and soybean fields. I must have drove it for 40 to 60 miles. Sonoma County, D65. Whoa, we're tilting here. What was this one sign? Still Tama County. And this was a do. Oh, well, God, what's area code 641? Oh. I'm bad. I don't know my U.S. area codes real well, except for where I live. Salem Church of Lincoln. Oh, no, could we be... Should we be Lincoln, Nebraska? I know there's other states that have Lincoln as a city. Or it's just the Salem Church of Lincoln. Oh, they just passed up something there. Back a little bit more. There we go. Lincoln 1 mile, Dinsdale. Dinsdale. Yeah, definitely not Lincoln, Nebraska. So it's a smaller town. Those Dinsdale. Where do you live? Dinsdale. What was that cartoon? I think it was a cartoon. Dinsdale. Yeah, because I mean, and it's really hard to stay within the map and have to look at everything this way. Really zoomed in. All right, so definitely somewhere in the Midwest. I am pretty sure not Illinois. Okay. D Avenue, we're heading to Dinsdale. Dinsdale. All right. But yeah, look at, I mean, we are in the Midwest because look, there is no mountains at that at a distance. The highest state streak you've ever gotten in GeoGuessr is like 9. Oh, I'm still going this way, right? And still, now we're in T47. Still Tama County. Mm-hmm. Could it be Minnesota? Wisconsin? No, I don't think it's Wisconsin. Wisconsin's not mountainous, but it's not, the glaciers really did a nice scrape job in Wisconsin and stopped just south of like where Chicago is. So like Illinois is just like all flat. So pretty much in this area. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna do a big plop down in the middle of Iowa. I plopped this down by Elkhart. Here we go. Lincoln and Dinsdale. 81 kilometers. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Uh-huh. I'll take it. Okay. Hello, map. Place my pin first. Place my pin where? There we go. Liof Pergali. That'd be nice. Not particularly mountain, very hilly, very hilly. I got good company today. Everybody's giving me good vibes. Okay, I say Greece. Yes, Greece. We Greek? We be Greek today? Okay. And I got screwed up once. I selected something, but it was on this Greek island here. So let's see. Well, can't go wrong in the middle there. I don't think it's still Greece. Hey, who lost a roller skate? Okay, closer to Athens, but it was Greek. It was Greece. We take it.
Gameplay activated, boss. Enjoy GeoGuessr.
I know gameplay is activated, computer. Okay. So we're near some travel agency. Oh, a Hotmail account. Oh, that's so unfair. That's so unfair. Get your reservations. So let's see. Las Vegas, Acapulco, Paris, Disneyland, Cancun, Cuba, Cozumel. Okay. Infinitum. So, Mexico? Or South America? That is the question. You're like 99% sure. Looks like white license plates with a little blue at the top. Alto. All right. Alto is used is Alto used in Mexico? Because I know it's different. Well, when you're here, let's see. That's going to be my guess. Mexico was, but a little east of Guadalajara. Okay. Gregory Developmental Road? South Africa, maybe? Driving on the Greg. But you call this a developmental road? I don't know. Hey, Greg, go take the tractor and make a road. Lots of sand. All right, even though there's no lanes, he's driving more on the left-hand side, so this, do they drive like that? So I'm kind of like thinking, especially calling it Gregory, Australia. Closer to the outback? You like South Africa, Botswana, Nambia kind of zone? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find any type of sign out here. I mean, it'd be great if we can see like a kanga or something, you know. Oh wait, what was that sign? What was that sign in? Floodways. So it's in English. So yeah, I'm gonna say Australia. Wow, is that for the like? Does this flood out? Is that for like the sand? See how deep it got. Wow, this is way out here somewhere. All right. All right. Yeah. My guess is leaning towards Australia. But now Western Australia? Because I'm thinking we're on the like edge here. Hmm. All right. Let's make the guess. East or west? East or west? Doo, 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 doo. All right. Made my decision. A little farther. Well, it was Australia, but it was Northern Australia. Way in here. There we go. Gregory Developmental Road. All right, Rockin'. Well, thanks for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the tips. And yeah, you were right. Queensland, you picked it. I think that still counts, but it was kind of far away. All right. Take care. We'll see you. So I do this. I do GeoGuessr twice a week when I can, Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays, I look at some of the things that OpenGuessr offers. And then Thursdays, I do this, what I call Thursdays Without Borders, where we do the world thing in that. So then I do stream on Tuesdays, which I usually stream stuff about my stream. And then Sundays, Central U.S. time, 8:30 in the morning, I stream the Sunday Coffee Clutch, where we just catch up on the week and talk about things that are happening in the world. So a couple of separate things there that we do. I hope you have a good day. Take care. Correo, Uruguay. Oh, could it be that easy? We're in Uruguay. Could that be a big tip? Can we maybe nail down the town? And one thing I have to learn my flags again. Really, I suck at most flags. All right, yeah. So Pare, is that's Portuguese for stop? Yeah, we are in Uruguay, but we're in Uruguay. I will put down near Montevideo. Not bad. Okay, I'm going to have some ads coming up on Twitch side shortly, which I am going to take a little bit of a break. Oh, and 6:34. You've been to Uruguay? Or you've been here? I'm thinking, all right, right off the bat, that's we're in Canada and Ontario. You've been both. So what's going on, Nova? How you been? Work must be busy. I haven't seen you on much again. How's the wife? Hope she's doing well. Oh my gosh, yeah, we are. You've been worn out, but you work on a few things off stream. Okay, and she's doing well. Much. That's nice. Hmm. Am I being too
Welcome,
wishful?
Sleepy Hastings, to the stream.
Vince! Yeah, somewhere near Lake Ontario, Lake America. We have such a mutton head for a president. I am sorry if you are MAGA, and I'm sorry you are MAGA if you are MAGA. Oh my God. I'm gonna change the name. Well, he can call the one side Lake America if he wants. Oh, fucking stupid. Why not just call it Lake Rochester? All right. No, we are. Hey Vince, how would you like to be out here in your e-car and all of a sudden down to like 22% battery life, huh? Oh. Snowmobile sign. Gotta be Canada. We gotta be Canada. You knew that would trigger him. Your job is done. Oh, after I had your back covered last night while you outcharged your car. When you show up 2 maps too late, I was in Australia. Could have used your help. Rough road, 10 kilometers. Okay, so English, you know. All right. Let's see. Like there's no roads in northern Ontario. Lots of lakes. You keep getting told Australia's not real. Well, doesn't that come from flat earthers or something like that? You know, like they're real. Okay. It was 634. I don't think I'm going to find that. Gotta find one. All right, let me pull back here. I'll just plop it there. We'll see what we get. How's your day going so far, Vince? That was Northern Ontario. Ontario counts? Doesn't say I lose. Okay, now see. I think they hide some of these road maps purposely. Because when I looked up here before, you weren't able to see that. You're just getting started? Well, I hope you have a good day, buddy. JL Weong. You plastic Dan Pierre. Kotomaxar. Turkey? Are we? Can this be Turkey? No, not Turkey. Oh, what are these flags? What are these flags? You know what I gotta start doing? Playing some of those flag games, so I started getting used to using flags again. Lots of signs, but I'm not getting. Here you go. KFC with Jaya. Are we in this part of the world? Yeah. Let's see. I think they probably have better internet than
Welcome
we do.
Zekigio to the stream.
Thank you, Zakagio. How are you? I hope all is going well. Tahutek, Tahu Telor. Yeah. You're just chilling. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I wish I could tell what flags these were. Are we in? So I'm thinking somewhere in here. But are we in? Cadia? Okay, no, I thought I saw something like this. Okay. You have the city. Yeah. I. Mm, do, do. Well, guess what part are we on is the question. All right. Lots of clues, but clues I can't make sense of. I see a police ambulance. Most top players would not as well. I mean, they would be just as bad as me. Oh, wait. Yeah, Indonesia. All right, so we can't go wrong with Indonesia. And this pretty much covers all of Indonesia, right? And here, I'm gonna put us there. It's a guess, not a no. So it was over on this island here. But isn't it still at Indonesia? Yeah, well, I mean, it's separated by a lot of, because what? Pretty much kind of all this is Indonesia, not counting Singapore. Singapore's its own. Yeah. All right, did we go through did I miss did I play through the break or the ads? I am going to stop here for a second. I do have to run to the washroom. I will be right back. All right, that feels
Gameplay
better.
activated, boss. Enjoy GeoGuessr.
All right, let's move on to the next demo. Boom, boom. All right. But I know there's a couple different dialects. A lot of English there. There's no English. You can match the script letters with the map. That's what I kind of look at. But you know, it disappears. But these characters are really different. Oh, I didn't want to go that way again. I just came from that way. Lots of motorcycles, lots of taxis. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Asian multi-special hospitals. Very, very different. I've not seen this character before. On the island's Kadapa, you think that might be a city? I am. I mean, because as you notice, some of the as you get to northern part of India, the script changes a bit. A lot of like the line across compared to southern India. So this is starting to look a little more familiar. So I'm thinking we're more southern India. Yeah. I just got to get close, right? Such a big country and huge population, that is for sure. Uh, all right. Bum, 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 bum. In the South, as you said, you get like 3 to 5 different scripts. All right, we're gonna make a guess here. Whoa, that is not bad. I think originally I was gonna put like around in here, but India and a take, But here we go. And you're right, Kadapa. You was right. Excuse me a second. Okay, no. All right, on to the next one. This one should be pretty easy. This one, I believe, is Cambodia. Or you think Vietnam? Yeah. This map is kind of wacky. Toy Trang. Yeah, I guess. All right, why did it go? Why is it going backwards? Yeah, well, this one especially with the movement. Taxi Logbine. Runaway American Dream. They call it the shit cam. Now there's a way to have a truck and unload a truck. That's interesting technology. All right, so we're looking at Vietnam or Cambodia. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, now OpenGuessr is getting sarcastic. It was near Hanoi. I think that still counts as a win, right? Gilbert Street. OpenGuessr. Is there any sarcasm in GeoGuessr? South Africa. Jehovah's Witnesses of South Africa. There we go. All right. Are we near Cape Town or Johannesburg? In between. No place left to hide. Some renal care. Oh, do you guess usually because there's people are paying a subscriptions? So if they get sarcastic, they'll stop paying for it. So I guess. Which way? Which way? All right. Well, we know we're in South Africa, but I guess trying to. The clients might not like it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got South Africa for sure. But I guess the town is the question. All right. I'm going to put us near Johannesburg. Let's see what we get. A little farther north, but I think that's a win. Yeah. Ooh. Viking Street. Okay. How do they call this a street? But I think we're in the US again. Let's see. Get up to these homes here. Nice garden.
Welcome, Chief Skipper, to the stream.
Hey, Chief Skipper, speak of the Viking, and he shall appear. How you been, Chief Skipper? It's been a while. Thanks for stopping by. West Garden Street. So yeah, I think methinks definitely the US with an outside chance of Canada. I'm going to say the Northeast. Get out of there, map. #800 area code. Doing good, been traveling lately. Back home for a few days before heading to Berlin next week. Oh, have a safe trip. And we hit a dead end. Okay. Get out of there, map. Oh, stuck down a one-way street. Yeah, there's a U.S. flag, so definitely the U.S. Actually, this could. I mean, I'm thinking the Northeast, but it could be also. From Kentucky to Georgia. Herbert. We got Main Street here, okay. Sessa. Which way? So Park Avenue and Garden Street. But where? Okay, we'll go this way. County Highway J. Okay. Now hiring a maintenance technician. Homes for sale. So shit. 715. I gotta learn my flags. I gotta learn my area code. Oh, you're gonna see the GeoGuessr World Championship? You're going to see it in Berlin? Oh my God, no. I would get my ass wiped bad. That's right, that should be coming up. I remember Village of Lake Haley. All right, so Lake Haley. America's Best Value Inn. Okay, so. Ooh, okay, here we go. Oh. So it's 124. Doesn't look like a Georgia state road. 53. Oh. Connie. Wisconsin? Yeah. Oh, maybe. 29. But Wisconsin 120. The square plus triangle shape sign. Let's see. I go not to Wisconsin very often, but I've been there quite a bit. I don't remember that. But 53 maybe. Was in the band. Whoops, I didn't want to put my map there, my marker there. I know there's 52. I want to put it on the Minneapolis side. No, it should be over here. Aha, here we go. 53. How far does 53 go up? Here's 53 up north of Chippewa Falls. $24. $70, $63. I don't think it's that far north, so all right, I will. I mean, we're coming up to 53. Come on. And right now we're on 124, but where's 124? All right. I just lost over here. No, not there. But I guess that's close enough. It should be close enough. How about that? Close enough. 4,000 meters. All right, so there's 124. Park Avenue, okay. I think actually some of the stuff is hidden until you hit the marker. Now we're on Parker Road. Are we back in Australia? Yep, Aussieland. Yeah, because this is we did a map a little bit ago that had Gregory Developmental Road, and that was up in ended up being up in Queensland. These trees are pretty much a giveaway. Lots of sand. Yeah, well, I mean, when you look at Australia, you you got the trees, you got sand in that, but then you got the fields. So I'm thinking you're not too far into the outback. But see, like all those champions you talk about, they would just kick my ass all over the place. But I am starting to pick up stuff more and more. You kind of notice things just look familiar. But I remember seeing the I've always been interested in maps and countries and things like that, and was starting to look at GeoGuessr and such, and ran across the Twitch showing the GeoGuessr championship last year, and there were like over 17,000, not 100, 17,000 viewers on Twitch for this. But like the two guys were like, like sports serious and all that. And I couldn't get that bullshit serious. I'm sorry. Trees look very south. Question is if it's the West Australia, I guess, or South Australia, or am I very wrong? Well, this almost looked like what I had earlier, and I picked somewhere here in New South Wales, and it turned out to be up here in Queensland. So, it's here you got you're real far up, but I mean, it's pretty much dry in that, right? There's not a lot of green in here. So we're skirting this part and then this part of Perth, right? GeoGuessr is only a dwarf in esports. I know we have to make, like, if we, some games have to be really made interesting. But I don't know. It's not a football game. It's not a soccer game. The trees give you a South Coast vibe. Okay, let me just stop it. Right there? All right, we'll make our guess. Right area, wrong spot. You did say southwest, right? I went southeast, but it was Australia. We were right. Yellow plates. We're in the UK, right? UK has yellow plates, and it's Watts. Waters Drive. Waters Drive. The yellow plates. When you. My wife and I have been watching this. We like a lot of the English detective type shows. And we're watching one right now named Ridley. And we're liking it. No barbecues. What kind of crap is that? Not in our parks. Bacon. I just have to ask. Do people in the UK really know what barbecue is? Oh, dead end. Oh, another dead end. Went down a couple of dead ends there. I can't drive, right? It's like we watch all. I should know. I should know the UK really well. We watch all these detective shows. Beyond removals. Anything on that? Oh, what did you? So definitely the UK. Where in the UK? I guess that's the question. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Heathrow. Oh, we're outside of London somewhere. Town center. And Heathrow's their airport, right? So that could be a big circle there. London's a big town. Oh, the Eden Grove community. So, Cheap Skipper, how long are you gonna be? You just gonna be out there for the weekend for this? You going by yourself? Going with family? Oh, you want to do that? All right. But what town center are we heading to? The UK looks all the same. Coffee Genius.
Here is the main view, boss.
Since when Coffee Genius sounds like main view? Computer gameplay.
Gameplay activated, boss. Enjoy GeoGuessr.
A308. M4. A8. We're looking for A308. Pizza Hut in England. Although it's probably better than it is here. All the comments I get. Oh, what's this? Okay. So the M25 to London or the A308. So M25. And do I spend too much time on this? M25. Okay. But M25 seems to circle London. Here's Heathrow. But it doesn't say how far. But you can take the A30. Right? So doesn't say how far. You're going there 1st of September and staying in Berlin the entire week. You've rented an Airbnb with another GeoGuessr buddy. That's probably the best way to go, Airbnb or something like that. I hope you have a good time. M25 does start up here too, but then it does circle. So I would have to get closer to see A308. All right. Well, we can't be too far wrong. Picking almost anywhere along the M25. That's nice to get to travel like that. I'm hoping to get out to San Diego next year for the TwitchCon. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Thorpe Park. All right. I'm sure it's farther out. We're probably not as close. You're going to join the Discord so you can make some people jealous? Okay. Okay. Oh, A30. That did say the A30. But we were on A308. That was going to take you to. There's A30, 331. Oh man, this sucks. Right, I'm going to say here. I mean, I can't be too far wrong. Can I? Oh wow! Right. We ordered by Massage by Mike. When you're in London, stop by Massage by Mike. That was a good one. Good guess. Inside forever. Is that you, Moonlight? on the Discord. Welcome. All right. Whew. Now, see, is there a time limit on the championship? Right? I mean, they have to go faster. I know I drag my butt, and I do the timer once in a while. All right, that was a good one. Boris Trzaskowski. Boris Badnoff. All right. Oh, where is he? Oh, that car's moving away from me, so I'm not going to catch it. Best doors. Oh, here we go. DH. That's a DHL truck, so that doesn't help. They play 1 minute rounds. I guess I could start practicing for that. Ukraine? Let's see. It's Ukraine's got that kind of. I don't know what letter that is. It's because that's an A. Looks like a chair. And there seems to be a lot of English, which pretty much in Russia you won't see a lot of English.
Oceanic 2,222,222,354 to the stream.
Oh. This is the map I want to request. Is that a spam? So you normally don't find a lot of, at least in my travels here, I don't see a lot of English in Russia. Oh, we got a double-decker bus. Where'd it go? We passed it. Okay. Can I do the Mao after this map? I am not sure I understand. Can you do the map after this map? What map? We're going to have ads coming up, so I'll probably take another little break. See, a lot of English, so that's making me think Do they have a lot of English in the Ukraine? Ooh. Hmm. Oh, you really see Latin letters? And so we have lettering like kind of like this, but then with a lot of English. Um, could be certain parts of Russia. I don't think so. All right, what's going on with the map here? This is really acting up on me. Got a shell. Oh, come on. I'm driving like Trump walks. Jesus Christ. See, like, but then we got the EM group. When you see a lot of Latin with acrylic, I lean towards Bulgaria or Balkan countries with a lot of Serbs. Russia and Ukraine very have very rarely have Latin letters. Okay. Good question. I mean, good. Come on, map. I think after a while, OpenGuessr kind of starts messing up. Come on, I just need one little clue. Oh, we had a flag. Of course, I passed the flags. I always pass the flags. And of course, I wouldn't know a flag to save my life, that's for sure. Oh, come on. What the fudge? There we go. Let's see. .mk. .mk is what? What's .mk? Bo 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 bo. Macedonia? North Macedonia? That truck could easily go over the border, right? Mm-mm-mm. All right. I could probably spend a lot of time on this one. Nope, North Macedonia. Good guess. Good guess. I always miss the flags. All right, I'll probably play another round or two. All right. Next. Crystal. Bosh. So South America, one of the bigger cities. Let's see which way we want to go. Let's go this way. All right, this doesn't tell me a lot. The Spazio. RA. All right. Brazil, Argentina. It's a uni, central, nope. There's a lot going on here. What's going on here? Registration. You. Okay. All right, Chief Skipper. Thanks. If I don't see you before September 1st, have a safe trip. I hope you enjoy it. Send me some pictures. This guy. Boop, 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 boop. Come on, come on, come on. It's a pretty decent sized city. San Luis, San Luis. All right, San Luis. Uh, of course, this is going to be a good one. Pizza and pasta. So San Luis. God, I know. Where was I? Was it San Luis? Can't remember where I've been. Fudge. I don't think Mexico. Come on. Tough. Man, so much signage and so much no information. Avenue San Luis. I know, oh my God. I know I've. Where? Where? Oh man. Is San Luis a province? San Luis. Could this be right? But this isn't in a big city. Been driving through a big city. I know San Luis was a province, so how big is Mendoza, San Luis? Hmm. Yes, no. All right. We'll make a guess. Totally wrong. Lima, Peru. What the fudge? Lost my streak at 19. Bah. All right. One more to end the stream. Hopefully, this is a good one. Where are we? Zamorca. All right, we are back in Europe. .sk. So we are in SK Slovakia. Gotta be. All right, we're gonna make a big guess. Oh, that was a good guess. That's a good guess to end the game there on a high note. Can't get much closer than that. 17 kilometers away. All right. All right, my friends. I have to get dinner going. I'm going to make some pizzas tonight, I think. Make it easy. Let's pause the music here. Computer, time to say goodbye. All right.
Thank you all for stopping by.
All right, my friends. I want to thank you for joining me with Thursday Without Borders. Thank you for your help. I'm glad that you guys are very helpful. Rocking my shoes. Thanks for joining and thanks for following. And then Jin Bover, Nova Charter, Viaggio, Chief Skipper.
Welcome following Steve to the stream.
Oh, Tony. Tony. I can stop for a minute. Let me see if I can stop for a minute. Reset that. Yep, I can reset that. Gotta stop for you, Tony. How are you, Tony? I'll do it for Tony. Tony and I go way back. So, what's been going on? How you been? This is a nice OpenGuessr end to my stream. Made a pretty good guess. Today is I know I think most streamers do a lot of stuff for their first anniversary, but for affiliate, I'm lazy. Maybe if I last another year as an affiliate, then we'll do a good one next year. But but no, going good, Tony. Just a bit tired. Spent time power washing the house this week. We do power washing every year. As I get older, I cannot get up on the ladder high enough anymore. What about that? Oh well, I'll get it. I have a ladder that you can the one side of my house, because it's our home is has 2 floors. The property slopes down a little bit, so the ladder has to extend even more. But I have I think it's 25 feet, and I got a 26-foot ladder. I cannot climb that, Palm. I cannot climb that. I had problems with the ladder just opening, extended all the way. So I'm like, I got the power washer and I'm trying to, okay, I'll be going back and forth. Get it wet. Thankfully, maybe it's because of the rain that we had been having this summer. But usually I'll get a lot of the green, it's not mold, but green gook, whatever they call it, that gets on the siding, especially on the one side of the house. But of course, all the bad spots were towards the top. So I don't know. I'll have to. My wife wants it done. We'll have to hire somebody. Either that, if I can see what the rental is for one of those vehicles that lifts you up, like a fire truck, like the ones they do lights and that with. I'll have to look up power washing. I'm sure there's good power washing videos on YouTube. Get an extension or something. I don't know. It just gets hard. And then it wipes me out for a couple of days. But, I'm closing in on 70. Yeah, right. Well, the thing is, too, is I can probably get up there, but the ladder then, as you get higher, gets too close to the house. And trying to hold the power washer wand, stay balanced, and get the right angle is almost impossible. and you're on the ladder more, that's just I'm just too afraid of falling. I mean, I used to walk along roofs and climb trees and all that, and yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. And I know you exactly know what I'm talking about. It sucks when we get old. I used to love heights. I mean, we had, when I grew up, we had two large trees in our backyard. And one was very easy to climb. There are some trees that are just made to climb. And then the other tree was a challenge. So once I had the one easy tree down, I get in the other, and I would just love to climb as high as I could, get on a good branch, and just sit there for a while. Be like a bird, scoping everybody out down below me. And when the trees had leaves, it was, no one could see you up there. It's just a shame that we didn't really have some nice neighbors. Oh well. Oh well. But that's what's been going on, Tony. So I showed you a couple of stuff that I've added. I've added a to-do list scene where in the chat I can add to-dos. And then I think I showed you I changed my chat highlighter to a sticky. So my chat highlighter is a sticky note with a little extra sticker on it. The stickers are random. They're from my outfit called Dice Bear. I'm still having problems with that working, Tony, but I can tell you, give me a second. The point system that I'm using, they did some changes and it works well on Windows, but not so much. Oh, my light's changing here. My lighting. It is getting dark. But I can tell you just a minute what you have. This is what you have, Tony. You can see this. You have 47,028 points. So you got quite a few points they can use there. But I gotta get a new point system going. I'm working on a new my own announcement thing for Discord. The one I have from Better Streams works, but this guy has too much in it. I don't need streamer friends on, and I don't need to assign roles and all this stuff. I just want Discord, like, when it works well. This is what it looks like while it's running, and then when I stop the stream, you'll get this with the stream is ended. Thanks for watching, and with a link towards it. So I'm working on my own with the help of my coding partner Gemini. But this is for me.
Gameplay activated, boss. Enjoy GeoGuessr.
I did not say gameplay. But anyway. So I'm working on a few things, and I have to go back. I've been redoing my Windows setup. But now I'm really pleased with the Linux setup I got going. It's much better. Still on Endeavor OS. I didn't do Linux Mint. Linux Mint kind of sucks. But anyway, my friend, I do have to get going and get dinner making. I'm glad you can stop by. So let's see if I messed up things. Let's do this goodbye again. Let's see if it catches your name. So again, thanks for joining me on Thursday with Borders. Without Borders, I'm sorry. Thursday Without Borders. Rocking my shoes. Thanks for following. And thanks for joining the chat today. Ginover, Nova Charter, Boccaccio, Chief Skipper, Fatiana, I think was a bot or a spam. And see, you showed up, Tony, following Steve. And then over on YouTube, Cyber Wolfie, Mullum, and Vince stopped by for a second or two. All right, so I will be on Sunday, maybe with better lighting, for the Sunday Coffee Clutch. Come by and chat with me on what's going on in the world, okay? All right, my friends. Take care, Tony. Thanks for stopping by.